Alrighty, good Thursday afternoon and evening to everybody watching. As you come on here, as I post this later, but right now, we have storms ongoing in Kansas and Nebraska, and I kind of want to go over too later about what the models are gonna show for tomorrow and beyond because we have a multi-day severe weather threat to get over. And right now, look at the mesoscale analysis. Although this goes off of the RAB model, which is the rapid refresh, it doesn't go off of any other, just one. It does a good idea what it projects of what the environment is right now. 4,000 Cape out here in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. It's very rich out there. The moisture environment is rich out there. It's prime for thunderstorms. As you can see, you're starting to get elevated thunderstorms developing off here in Kansas. Some of it's trying to work its way towards Oklahoma and Texas. We'll see how that goes later on throughout the day. But you have no capping inversion to deal with out here. Most of it's already been eroded, so it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever. But as you go up north, you have tons of tons of sin, which is capping inversion, just short, and that's going to really stabilize storms as they go up, as you head up north towards Nebraska. And then you see down here, yeah, you're well capped off down here because you can see clear as day that it rained. Here's some of the rain bands. I think that's what developed earlier. I don't think it ventured up north. I don't know. I haven't really looked at radar much today, so I wouldn't really know much. But you had flash flood warnings going on here around Springfield and southwest not Kansas, Missouri, and that's kind of been the whole story around this whole area today. Towards Arkansas, Kansas. You've had tons of rain, so it stabilized the atmosphere quite a bit, even with some flash flood warnings here and there. Nothing too crazy though. That being said, let's move on to tomorrow. So, as we go on throughout the night, you see thunderstorm spark according to the HRRR, and that goes up towards Kansas. If a storm can remain what we call surface-based and just discrete to semi-discrete, it does have the potential for a strong tornado or two, which that could be the case tonight if something could get going, like I said. But most storms should remain elevated. As we go along throughout the night, though, you get rounds of convection starting to develop around, I say, not far from Wichita Falls, Lubbock, and so on in that area. But it goes on towards, Wichita Falls, heads over towards, Walton, Oklahoma City, Chickasaw. Just a mess of thunderstorms. Even a boat-out cluster right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we have some high winds to deal with first thing tomorrow morning. And that goes on. And you start getting convection out here at about 15C, which is about 10 a.m. I think it's about 10 a.m. So you start getting a big area of rain. And what could happen here? Let me show you the 18Z triple R or 18Z H triple R. And what it does contains a bit of big area of rain. But watch what happens out in southwest Arkansas. It all kind of just dries out. It starts drying out quick. The rain gets killed off, and you see these thunderstorms start really kicking off up here. Ignore the SPD in direction. Ignore that. It's just part of what's in the model. But you can see what happens here. I mean, you get some storms get going, even some boat out clusters if it doesn't stay discrete and becomes semi-discrete, and then we get a second round developing off here. We'll see if that materializes or not tomorrow night. I think there's a good chance it could. And you see, I think most of these would be hailers, maybe some tornadoes possible if a storm can remain surface-based and maintain itself. We'll just have to watch and see. And that goes and gets going out of here. And then your area develops for Saturday, but not much is on right now because it's day triple R. It stays dry until like 12 to 24 hours out from today. So, let's go to the RAP model real quick. The RAP model wants to, just show an area of rain. Obviously, this is not going to show high resolution because this is mainly for like dew points in Cape, etc. And I'll show you the energy here in just a little bit. And you see just a big area of, severe thunderstorms or rain for western, maybe central Arkansas. Ignore the message down there. It happens. And then you get another area of rain that helps for Saturday and the Sunday, which may promote another severe weather event as we get towards Sunday. We already have a slight risk in hand for that, too. For Arkansas and Missouri, towards Midwest, Oklahoma, etc. So, I'm going to take a look at the Surface Space Cape here. Let's take a look at the RAP model. I just want to see what it's been doing. And you get a wide window for... And a lot of background noise. And you get a wide area. There's a RAP. Yeah, the RAP's kind of slowed down, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, you get a line shower, or you get a very narrow swath of 3,000 plus Cape out here in Oklahoma. I don't think do much though. I think your main show is gonna be out here towards western Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma, southwest Missouri. I think this will be your main show out here on Friday. And then Saturday, everything tries to get ready to become present out in Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas to what we could have a potential tornado outbreak out here on a Saturday if everything materializes. I'm gonna go back to ARRR. I'm gonna kind of show you the. I don't like showing this much, but it's worth getting an idea about to see how your environment is for tornadoes on Friday, and you can see what happens, and you can see what happens with eastern Oklahoma and southwest Arkansas. You get decent tornado parameters going on out here. So if a storm can maintain itself, in this area. And in case you're wondering out here why it's empty over here, this is wrinkled air, for anybody wondering. But if a storm can materialize and tap in this area, it could well definitely produce a tornado. I'm not discounting that. And then that moves on out. I'll talk about Sunday's story probably within the coming days if I have time. I'm not really showing the NAM. It's not really a good model, but I do want to show the RFSS. Kind of what we have for tomorrow. Mind you, though, this model is quite aggressive, aside from the others. I'm going to go to South Central U.S. So, move on throughout the day. Supercells go up. Texas, Texas, Oklahoma, clear as day. If storms can maintain itself, I don't think you should have an issue doing. And these are just little gravitational waves, maybe some showers. And you get some models are hinting at a good storm complex to go out towards Texas and it heads up toward Oklahoma. That's what the ARRR and RAP model were showing. Another blowout cluster with maybe. I would not be shocked if we have severe thunderstorm warnings first thing tomorrow morning. I don't think we'll have tornado warnings. I don't think that would be likely. It's there, but it's low. And here comes your next area of severe weather. RFSS starting to show some shear cells. It's really difficult. It's not really trying much. Out here, it tries to sustain stuff out in northeast Oklahoma. We'll see how that goes. Then, yeah, get a couple cells going. If you can get rapid clearing to happen after the morning convection, or if it dies out, then that's going to ramp your severe weather threat up for Arkansas and Missouri and Louisiana for Oklahoma tomorrow. If you get rapid clearing, that's going to really help. I wonder how. I'm gonna look at your surface space cape. Yeah, you aren't really showing. It's not showing much out in Arkansas because of the rain cold air that happens. I mean, 400, 400. That's enough to get the job done if some can form and maintain itself, but it's just gonna be difficult, I think. And then the atmosphere tries to recover Friday afternoon. We'll see how that goes. The majority of your cape stays over here according to the RFS. sets out for Saturday's event out in the plains. I'm not gonna talk much about that because I kind of want to talk about my homestay first, since you're kind of in a threat for it for my Arkansas viewers that watch this video. And the cave just builds back towards western Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle, gets ready for that big Saturday event that you may have heard a lot of people talk about. And lapse rates are looking pretty good. How about Friday afternoon? Oh, what? 6 and 7 will do the job. That's enough to get the job done if Sun can maintain itself. So, with that being said, just kind of want to go over that with y'all about tomorrow, give me an idea on that. So that being said, I'll probably do another update maybe Saturday morning if I have time. But with that being said, I will see you guys later. Thank you for trusting me.